Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal, and I use they, them.
And I use she, her.
We can do this
And let's play a game together.
Woo!
You know, we decided we were going to introduce ourselves more thoroughly, and we have just not succeeded ever since.
We're really bad at this. It's fine, because it's important that everybody knows. You know, we're not making assumptions here. It's okay to normalize asking people for the pronouns.
Or normalize introducing with pronouns. Honestly,
Right?
I have seen some people do it recently, and it is so smooth in conversation that I'm like, I respect the hell out of
wish
you,
to
bro.
be as smooth as you.
Like, I barely noticed, and nonetheless, I have this important information in my mind now, and I love that. So, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty neat, actually.
It's also nice to not, like, wonder. Like, in so many cases, there really is, like, an amount of my brain going, but I am not sure as to your identity. And most time, I do not know how to ask.
And who not know? Okay, so real quick, actually, so everybody else knows, and also if you are for some reason deciding to play along at home, I'm going to show you really fast. So what we're doing is that you can actually find Corneo's vaults actually on
The map,
which is super cool. But you need to change, so you can select the marker here, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to go down here to Johnny.
So it will tell you where you're going.
So we're gonna try to. Well, we actually can't select it. That sucks. But you're gonna have to basically pay attention to your map. But that is where you are going to want to go. But it will show you where you can find these things, which is super helpful.
It reminds me of when we played Okami, and we learned that the catwalks are labeled on the
your map. I didn't know that when I played the game. I thought that was amazing.
It was so good because, like, I appreciate that collectathons oftentimes just count on you being really attentive and having a great memory.
Or they're just like, welcome to hell. You're just going to be looking for the next 3 years.
Yeah, that basically, if you don't pay attention to every tiny little detail you find and keep, note of it somewhere, you will later just be like, racking your brain and scrambling across the map to try and find it. And they're like, well, you should have written it down or made a marker. Some sort of a note
why
then.
wouldn't you?
Right?
Welcome to the test that you never thought you were supposed to take while playing a video game.
Right. Except for it is, because that's what they're about.
Oh, God,
But, so it's just really nice when they label things on the map, because I appreciate that one of the skill mechanics of a video game can be testing your, like, location memory in a digital environment.
Right.
But I don't need it. Like, that is not something that's important to me personally.
To me?
Of going, can you demonstrate that after running past something one time that you're able to remember it easily and quickly and then able to go back there again? And that's not a contest I want to have.
Well, it's also like, so the thing is it's the point of going, what is the point of your game? Because video games
Johnny!
really can be anything. I'm going here, actually.
Which is why I said, that's a particular skill that I'm like,
yeah. And it's like, what is it? Yeah!
Wallet. You really did it.
Why? Does it have an
I knew I
Articuno
could
on it?
count on you.
Oh.
It might, like mine does.
Thank you. Now I can get out of town.
Because you couldn't leave without your wallet.
Hush, Tifa. Don't try to stop me.
Oh my god.
I'm a wanted man in these parts. If I stayed, I'd be a danger to you.
The dude just walking through your conversation.
Really, like, my favorite thing about him really has to be,
if you beg
like,
me to
I
stay,
appreciate
I could
the diverse
reconsider
bodies
throwing
here, but, like,
everything
he
away.
genuinely has, like, aligned nipples, and that's actually unusual to see, because most people like to draw them, or put them actually further out,
Don't forget
off to the sides, or
yeah.
up. And I'm like, that's actually kind
yeah,
of
I
a
am.
neat character
I'm
detail,
your John
slash
Tifa,
actually a
and
neat thing about
nothing's gonna
people,
bring me
like,
down.
where people even talking about,
Bro,
like, the arrangement
Tifa,
of abs
keep
is
on
not as
shining.
uniform as
Johnny?
people try to make them
Oh,
out
it's
to be
not at all. Not
Like,
in any way. I love the dude just walking through your conversation.
Nice.
He's just angry at you guys. He's like, how dare you have a conversation right here?
Right
I am
now.
busy walking here,
All right,
man.
so we're gonna go
To the vault.
to the vault. Okay,
To the
now
vault, to the
question
vault, to
is,
the vault, vault. What?
all right, so my thing is do you remember if we can get through here or we have to go all the way around?
I think we have to
way
go around.
Okay.
Yes, you have to go up over the top and around. It's a long ass walk.
It is a
Because
long
why
walk
wouldn't
of
it be?
ass.
Yeah, it's everyone trying to tone their butt cheeks through walking.
Did I
Yeah, you went the wrong way, dude.
I was like, which one am I looking at? Okay.
I was gonna say,
It's
it's
also-
okay. I am bad sometimes at translating maps to what I see in front of me when they're game maps. Like in real life, I do pretty good, but that's because I can hold it how I want to,
Right.
if that makes sense. But with a game map, it's rotated however it's rotated. and it's hard to get a sense of where like north is. So if the map has like a north on it, and it stays oriented that way, if I can't figure out where north is in the game, it's hard for me. And like in real life, I really can point myself toward the north, and then the map matches, and I can figure out where I'm going. And I know some people can synthesize it really well, just rotating it in their head, but I have a hard time rotating maps in my head when they're digital. Like, it is not one of my particular skills. Great spatial recognition, bad digital object synthesis.
Right? That is actually an issue. So
You would say
And I am actually really bad at it, especially so I have noticed that I seem to have actually a harder time with this game because I am mostly obsessively watching the map. And that's largely because I realized I started, and I think I've mentioned this before, I've started actually trying to play looking at the map so that I'm not having us wander around too much. Because if I was playing this game on my own, I would be like, why the hell would I be staring at the map obsessively?
Right, 900,000 wanderings
This
around.
game is pretty.
It
like,
is
what
pretty.
the crap? Like, it really does have really distinctive areas whenever I've gone back and watched videos, like whenever we're doing like edits, or we ever have to adjust things, or if I'm just looking at videos when we're updating the information onto YouTube.
Or when YouTube recommends our own videos to us. Oh.
Right, it's pretty. But it really is, like, the game is really pretty, and I'm like, no, it looks really good. So,
And it's just kind of
I don't know.
disappointing sometimes to not really get the chance to see the game.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've noticed about a lot of games is that you can't really appreciate them as much when you're playing them, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
And it's not like the graphics don't do anything for you while you're playing it, because they're
God, no.
certainly nice, but like there's so many things that happen that you just can't really appreciate while you're busy trying not to die and trying to find your way around.
Yes.
And especially in reference to a Let's Play where you're trying to like actually create some sort of a performance and a narrative show, like a narrative show. There's also a lot of difference going on there where you're like, I can't just sit here and appreciate this unless that's a piece of what we do.
Which is one of those big things that so whenever I played actually a lot of games that I saw other people Let's Play, I was actually really surprised to really recognize, again, even though I knew intellectually that they were different when you actually physically play them, just really get that affirmation that yes, when you actually play the game, it is very different compared to watching a Let's Player who actually, most of the time, either they're editing a lot or they know exactly where they're going and they have everything lined out as to where they're going and they're discussing all the details and here's the information about this monster and blah, 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 whatever else. Like, that is a wildly different experience. And my friend and I, we do neither.
I was gonna say,
We do none
yeah,
of those.
we just go crashing through blindly and do our best and use like light guides if we get stuck, or we just fast forward through mass amounts of we didn't know what we were doing here.
Right? Which is sometimes fun, though.
It's kind of fun. Now, I do think sometime it might be fun to organize a run through some game that I really enjoy and just do it quickly. But honestly, this is sort of like I wish sometimes that we could stream, because a lot of this is sort of just like hanging out and appreciating the game and also muddling through it the first time. But one of the things that I actually like about our Let's Play is in reference to
And in reference to Barrett getting in my way.
Barrett in your way. In reference to things like this, and this experience is when I've watched other people do these kinds of experiences as well, there's really, weird materia. There's really kind of something neat about discovering together and seeing how they interpret things when they don't know what it is.
Right.
You know? Because there's a big difference between someone going, I know what this is already, and I know the story, and I know what I'm expecting, and somebody going, what does this even mean? And then making interpretations that you never even thought of when you know the game.
Okay, dumb in-world question.
What?
Why does he have 90 million Moogle Medals that only matter for small child?
Because clearly they matter to other people, because the small child didn't manufacture them. So they came to, and they belonged to something.
So you're saying that they're like a high-end weird currency that like rich people maybe have?
I'm saying
they're
they
like
were
money
like-
is so unimportant at this point, let's forget about Gil, let's do something else?
Nope. I'm saying that basically they were a collectible fad back in the day, and now they're just ubiquitously everywhere, and they're a weird thing that some people find value in, but other people don't.
Are they bottle caps?
Or pogs.
Or pogs? Oh my god, are we calling Don Corneo a weeb?
But they're sort of like he's
nerd.
basically collecting old school stuff.
Which is actually really
But yeah,
funny.
I love thinking about what's actually in these boxes, and also
Yes.
this is your stash and how it's organized. You really just came in here and stuck these things
And then just
specifically
left
in
them
here?
there willy-nilly?
I
I'm
love
actually
the idea.
insulted for
that somebody goes in there, stacks those boxes really nicely, puts those chests in there, right? And then just lays a material on the ground. Boing.
Right?
This is my storage.
This is storage. This is
Oh,
how
hello,
the
birds.
storage goes.
Uh-huh. And it's one of those things that's kind of funny sometimes, where you're like, is that really how you would store it? Also, if these are really nice, high-quality crates, because those look like nice, reusable crates before you smash them.
Right?
Like, if there's a ledge, why not store them under it out of the weather?
Right?
Because there really was some shelter there, and yet the amount of things that were under the, sheltered bit were very, very small.
That's a little unusual.
All right, are we almost to the other place? So we're headed towards
Here we
Hoomst.
go. Okay, we're trying to leave.
Okay.
We're going down this way. We're going down.
Oh, because we have to go
We're
back
going
through
to-
all of it now, right?
Yes.
And then next we are heading to... That's also how we
Oh,
come
next
up
we're
with-
going to be going back towards more of the Corneo stashes, and also we're going back towards Sector 6/Wall Market.
Oh, right, we gotta head towards Wall Market so
Yes.
we can go to the playground and go into the sewers.
Yes, because we found out there's actually something in there. So that's actually a quest we don't currently have because I haven't been there yet. And I was like, what am I missing? What's
Boxes.
this missing quest? What am I... Because I was trying to figure out how to be a little bit more organized.
Right?
I try every episode, you guys, and I just fail tragically.
They
'cause there's
try so,
much.
hard and
and
get
get
so
so
far, but in the end, it really didn't matter. Were those boxes?
No, they're
Oh,
hard
okay.
boxes. Yeah, I paused
foot
too, and I went,
lockers.
they're the wrong kind of boxes.
They're footh lockers.
They're boxes that are reinforced and therefore not breakable. Okay, so
Unbreakable boxes.
let's see. So this would be here, so that's not necessary, and we really
because we
don't
can't
have-
do the doctor yet.
Yeah, the doctor. We need specific things for him.
Let's do my one quest that is 14 fetch quests first.
It is actually, that's one of those quests that is very important for some people, and then you go, oh, this suck, because it's many run around. But if you guys don't remember, I'm not using chocobos because money is hard to come by, and the only time I was actually able to grind is when I went crazy because I was like, I cannot beat the Tonberry, what the crap am I supposed to do? And then I found out a lot of it was probably more about basically playing as Barrett and staying really far away and switching back and forth a lot and really dodging behind
And then
the Tonberry, and then I
Life
could
was
beat
better.
it.
Yep.
But it was still a bit of a pain in the butt.
It really
to be
is.
honest.
The stabby part is in the front.
All right, there is another vault that I was like, am I coming to it yet? Yes.
Gotta go do it.
Yes.
Get it.
So
we're gonna
we're-
grab another. It's hard to get money, we say as we run for vaults.
Yay! That
Honestly-
literally actually doesn't really have money in them.
I
That's
mean,
why
there
I was like,
3,000 gil in one of those boxes.
that's not a lot.
You
Like,
say didn't have money. If I had
Oh,
a
fine,
3,000 gil stimulus check, I would not be barking as badly.
okay, fine.
All right?
All right.
Okay?
Fine.
All right. So it has money in there.
It
But
has
maybe not as much money as you would want.
It's true.
I was so annoyed about the announcement of the stimulus check, and then they're just like, and what we recommend, I mean, not the check itself, but also we recommend that people, invest and that they pay off their debts. I'm like, isn't everyone just paying their rent with these things? Like, isn't that what we're all doing?
And most people are actually not able to literally pay rent with it.
And if they
because-
can't pay rent with it, it's you're buying food?
Yeah.
Like, I just assume that's what people are doing.
Right?
Like,
That
that
was
is sort of my thoughts on that thing.
Right. Okay.
Is that that's what you're doing.
So I don't think we're going. Because I really am trying to remember where the freaking.
Do you want to zoom out a little bit? Well, you need to head towards Wall Market, wherever that is.
Well, War Market's down over this way, so I guess it's.
So it should be that way then.
Yeah.
Because as far as I remember, when Aerith was taking us there, she stopped in the playground on the way to Wall Market. Because we went, Tifa going that way in a carriage. What?
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 I also love the pipe just spewing water there. It's all right, Cloud, time for a bath. Oh, we missed the bath.
I go get the bath!
Yay!
Yay! I don't know if it'll. Oh, it won't actually let me.
Oh no, it won't actually let you. It's okay, the water is toxic. Do not bathe in the toxic water.
There are reasons why we couldn't get to it. It's
Yes.
true.
Cloud going, I won't
Oh.
let you
Also-
poison my hair.
If you want to be really freaking obnoxious, you guys watch this. Watch.
Oh god.
Watch.
Oh god.
So you go like this.
Uh-huh.
All right. So hang on. So the light goes like this, but it's okay. So
So the light
You can
cannot make
play-
up its mind.
hang on. So I figured
Okay.
out how to do this. This is really dumb. I showed this to my friend, and I was like,
It was
hey,
really funny, like-
there's no light. So if you come out of this in a certain way, the game gets really see it.
And then
the
there's this
light
massive
comes back, and
flare.
you're like, I was
can't.
barely in there for 5 seconds. Why are you guys all treating this like I've gone blind?
It's right.
I know what it's
I
like.
looked at Shadow, and then I went blind. And then I looked at
Looked
Shadow, and then I went blind.
It's actually really fun.
My friend played with it for like 5 minutes after they were doing grinding. It was freaking
Because I was going
hilarious.
crazy. I really did like 2 hours of grinding and I wanted to cry.
He's just like sad.
I was
day.
like, why? I need so much AP.
It's okay. It was fine for me because, like, one of the things I actually like about games is grinding, but that's because I like collecting drops. So if I can find anywhere that something rare is supposed to drop, then I can grind there forever.
I've done that before. Like, I 100%ed the first Kingdom Hearts game for what it had, because, and then that was a lot of, like, basically grinding for really rare materials that you just had to spend hours on, and that's fine. It just took goddamn forever.
It does. And
It's
when
just
you're-
also like when you, well, like, it was also like after I got done with everything else in the game, because I was like, you know what, it would be a good thing. I feel like this would be fun to just come back and just do this stuff in the game, and that'll be great. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go on further down here, because this is with Leslie.
Okay.
And I don't think I need Leslie, but I think I need, yeah, see, here's Evergreen Park, so I need to come
Okay,
down
so
here.
that's where you're heading.
Yeah.
That is a long run, my bro.
It is a
You know
long
what?
run.
I
Cloud will have
appreciate-
thighs, but he will not have as good of thighs as Amicia, because he doesn't crouch everywhere.
Oh my god, it's true. So if you're seeing this and you haven't seen our Plague Tale one, which one, that is a little bit of spooky game.
A little bit more spook, more child death involved.
And there's a lot more of your child protag dying, because we die a lot in there. And there's a lot more like blood and rats eating people aggressively. But also the game really interesting. Like both of us are loving it.
Yeah.
But there is this experience of her crouching everywhere, and you're like, you must have like the most amazing thighs in the world with the
universe.
way you particularly crouch and walk. Going like you should have like so much muscle burn, and you do not, and I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah, like amazing.
What I was gonna say
Whoa.
is that I love that all of your video game characters are so goddamn able-bodied. They have no asthma. They're absolutely high-level fitness.
Yes.
Because what
This
you
is
need to know.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Weimer.
Yes.
Hey, Barrett.
Hi, just
How's
Barrett.
it going?
Not anyone else.
Could
Cloud
be
talks to
better.
him. Ignores Cloud.
Got a
Talks
good
to
number
Barrett.
of watchmen out looking for survivors.
That's
Cool.
But
good.
as much as I'd love to join them, I've got another mess on my
Oh,
hands
do you?
at the moment.
I see. Are those dudes in
Remember
the back
those
just
rumors
dancing
about a
and floating?
lab? They're true.
I don't
There
know.
is one. Hidden underground somewhere, and it's full of monsters.
Oh no.
So, Cloud,
Oh dear.
Think you can
Monsters. We're
lend
gonna
us
be
a
fighting
hand
some
with it?
monsters. I'm hearing it.
So,
It's only a matter of
Tells
time
Barrett, Cloud,
before
can you
these
lend a
monsters
hand?
come calling.
What?
I know
him.
it's a
You're not
dangerous
paying.
job.
Dangerous
Oh, I
job.
know it's
No
dangerous.
one else
Cloud,
can do
no,
it.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
I'm so inconvenienced.
So help us out.
Constantly.
And you're not even offering to pay
Hard
me,
to
but it
believe a
needs
ShinRA
done.
lab has been
And
below
I'm
us
busy
this
doing
whole
it right
time.
now, so I can't look for survivors. This is really the
a
playground.
ShinRA
Oh
lab?
god, the
lab?
playground is stabbed real bad.
Yeah, it is.
No, like there are huge I-beams through the
Yeah.
little play thingy. Whoa.
Yeah. I love the fact that feels very pointed though to me. Okay,
It
so
does.
I'm trying to figure out where Corneo's other stash is.
Don't worry about it. You'll find it later. It's not
All
going
right.
anywhere.
Well, okay.
We gotta go under the ground.
Let's go underground.
I feel like there should be music around here. Just my brain. Are you gonna? You can't ride the slide anymore. Oh, it's not this one. It's the other one.
I thought it was this
No,
one.
it's not this one. It's the one you can go under over there.
Oh
See?
crap! I forgot.
Like it's literally the
Oh,
other one,
I thought
bro.
it was that one. My brain was like,
No, that one's where you go down the slide, but you can't anymore
aha.
because it's now damaged.
Oh dang. I'm
But it's
sorry.
okay.
It's
Like
okay.
no, but when I say that like protags are able-bodied, I don't mean that like that should be the only thing that happens. But I'm just amazed that absolutely anyone and everyone can just run for hours. Like I appreciate it as a video game mechanic, but I'm like, your guys' fitness level is amazing. Imagine you became a video game character, even a world that's not dangerous, but you have to do all the traveling they have to do.
Oh.
You suddenly have to do a lot of
Hold
walking or running.
L1 to return above ground. Oh,
Okay.
good to know.
In case you don't know how to get out of the underground,
Not that I can. Okay.
then you will
Wait,
be in
so I
trouble.
have just a. I have a fast travel to just escape, but I had to get escape ropes for all the other games. You gave me just a free.
That's amazing.
You
can
guys
just jump in or jump out at any
That is,
time.
I can't decide if that's amazingly like convenient or sort of hysterically
Scrape.
bizarre.
Your sword scraping along everything at all times.
I'm like, you gave me a get out of jail card,
That's kind of wild. I'm just like, that's sort of cool. Like, I don't then have to travel back.
right?
That's neat. Oh,
Okay.
look,
Oh.
it's a person down
Hello.
They've been getting tremors ever
Oh.
since last night.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
there. Yeah, that sounds reasonable, actually. So which way do you go?
I guess I can't go this way.
I would walk down there.
Can't search for
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
survivors near the underground lab. Too dangerous.
With all the monsters out. Wait, is that the lab we were in before?
But the ladder down the hall hall will
That
get you
ladder down
inside.
the hall will get you
Okay.
inside.
Like, is that really the lab we were in before,
Wait.
where we decided to get locked in with all the monsters
So
instead of
where's
step
the
out?
ladder? Did I miss?
That's you need to go down the door, like the one he's standing next to. That's where the ladder.
No, he said it's down the ladder down the hall, but I can't.
Yeah, that's
oh,
the
shoot!
hall.
I didn't realize the door was open.
Like that's the hall,
I
my
didn't
friend.
that was amazing, my bad.
Like he's standing next to a doorway, friend. No,
No.
next to a block.
Doorway.
No, that's it. Oh my God, go through the door.
Door!
Door. Whoa.
Do-
You just started climbing. That was like vaulting onto the ladder.
like immediately.
That was
Whoa.
amazing.
Hello.
All right.
Oh.
This does not look like.
Oh, we do in
what we
Midgar, we do
do.
for you.
ShinRA Merging? Merging.
Merging with
innovation.
creation. There we go.
Merging innovation with creation.
See the world through her eyes. Oh yeah, the advertisement for the
Through the cat's eyes. Oh, a vending machine.
Oh,
and
do
a
we have
bench.
anything in the vending machine is a good question. Because I don't know. Oh, this might be one that we've come to before.
Maybe, well, the thing is like I said, if this is where we were down here before,
Right.
when we needed to do the thing, like this would be the place.
It's the experience.
Yep. All right, friend.
Oh,
My friend.
No, are we out of time?
So we have arrived here. Let's get a good view of this place. Yeah,
Oh,
this
it
is where
is
we
this
were.
one.
See, this is where we were before, where we fought the
Oh.
big thing, the problematic experiment that was more like inhumanely done than every other inhumanely thing.
Except that probably means that we have another inhumanely done, that we're gonna have to inhumanely done. Also,
Right?
now I'm actually kind of nervous that it literally had that right there, and I'm going, is there more? So if we're out of time, I'm just gonna call it because I don't know what this looks like, and I don't know
Yep.
what I'm gonna need. So we'll come back. We'll see what that is.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos. If you are having a good time or having a time, who knows? I will not decree, but I hope that you've had a good time.
Yes.
And then please feel free to share our videos, have a good time, and also please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye.